Welcome to Backyard Backgrounds. This is the first talking video I've got. We're going to talk about increasing the biodiversity of our suburban backyard homes. I've got a nice little house here in the Midwest at the confluence, or very nearly at the confluence, of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers. It's very comfortable. I like it a lot. I would like to have more birds and animals and things in my backyard. So to that end, the first thing we're going to do is start with increasing the bird population and bird diversity. Biodiversity refers to the how many different species you have in your biome or your ecosystem, or micro ecosystem, as this could be. If we take the idea of the entire Mississippi River Valley from Minnesota all the way down to it until it empties out in the Gulf of Mexico, and every type of species that grows in that area, in that ecosystem, from the fish to the algae to the trees to the birds to the deer to the coyotes, everything that's in there, all of that adds up into the biodiversity. So the more species of animals you have in that area, in a particular area, the more diverse your biodiversity is. It's pretty simple from that standpoint. The issue becomes in suburban areas, where many of us are, where I definitely am. We get into the urban fringe, where we're not in the city necessarily, but we're not out in the more rural areas where, say, farmland or wildlands or protected large open spaces of undeveloped United States, Canada, wherever you may be, are, right? So we have an opportunity as homeowners to curate our small individual plots, to have just that much more, or to have that many more species that we get to be involved with every day. So this is kind of a personal thing that I'm doing. I like birds. I like birding. I enjoy seeing the different species that fly through my yard. And then I've got other things. I've got rabbits and squirrels. There's neighborhood cats. Some are feral, some are just outdoor cats. I've got 3 indoor cats. They may make an appearance. I don't know. But there's a host of birds. There's some larger macro species. There are some micro species. You know, I've seen star-nosed mole and voles and field mice galore, as well as different types of spiders. So we're going to start with some simple things that I've got, just because I have them literally laying around in my garage or in my house. These are just things that I have. So step 1, I'm going to provide a little bit more structure or housing for my bird friends. I've got 3 bird houses. These 2 were built by my mom. This is Butters. He's indoor cat. This one was built by my daughter. Craftsmanship on all of these has, I don't know if you can see that, but this guy needs a little quality check, tack some things down, fix some things up, but these will go a long way to helping my birds, or the birds in my area, to have at least 3 dry homes, out of the wind, someplace to shelter where they can nest and raise their eggs for the future, so that there are other birds coming back to us. if you have birds, you're going to want to have bird food, bird feed, bird seed. It's all food for feeding birds with seed. There's not really a debate about it, but maybe there is. I don't know. Is it bird feed, or is it bird seed, or is it bird food? You tell me in the comments down there. That's what we've got. That's what I'm calling it. Bird feed, bird seed, bird food. They're all the same. This one happens to be a larger bird food. It's a fruit and nut mix. There are peanuts and pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds and raisins. This is specifically for larger beaked birds or larger animals like squirrels. I have a different set of bird seed out there that is black sunflower seeds, thistle seeds, safflower, cracked corn, crushed peanuts, but that's aimed more at a smaller bird with a smaller beak, something that needs like your nuthatches or your black-capped chickadees, birds like that. This would be more for cardinals and blue jays, woodpeckers, grosbeaks, things that have a much larger beak for a bigger, harder seed. This would also cover my squirrels, because those little gray bastards get in everything and they raid hard. So I have another bird feeder that I'm going to put up. This one is a hopper and platform style feeder. The lid comes off here, food goes in the hopper, comes out here in the platform. There's a small space right there where the food can come out into this so that everybody can sit on the platform and eat comfortably. And you can also visualize whereabouts your feed level is. This over here is my newer, more delicate bird feeder. The bird feeder itself isn't delicate, it's metal, but it has a wire frame here that are for smaller beaks, smaller birds, house finches, things like that, to get into, where this would be not a good food for this type of feeder. This would be a good feed for this feeder. The smaller thistle seed, cracked sunflower, cracked corn, cracked peanuts, safflower seed mix that seems to be the ubiquitous wild bird food mix that you find everywhere, at any hardware store, anywhere. You know, $5 for 20 pounds or whatever it is. That would go well in here for those smaller birds. Now, there's still activity going on. They're just not out as prevalently or as heavily right now. But bugs, insects, they're out there. They need a place. And to that end, I'm going to make a bug house, bee house, carpenter bees, all sorts of bugs to kind of help increase the insects. You need things for birds to eat. Birds like to do things other than eat seeds. There are predatory birds that like to enjoy crickets and bees and flies and mosquitoes and all sorts of things. And so a simple set of cardboard tubes in a soup can. I'm obviously going to trim these to fit the can a little better, so they don't stick out and get wet and soak up water, and then it's a mushy mess. But that's going to be a bug house. That's in an upcoming video. And then, you know, we'll talk more about these guys, these birdhouses, in an upcoming video. And then if you've got comments about any of this, things you would like to see more of, feel free to leave them down there in the comment section. And we'll see you on the next episode of Backyard Backgrounds, where we talk about all sorts of stuff in the backyard. That was a terrible sign off. Let's try that again. Oh, right here. Okay. We'll try it again. We'll see you. God, forget that. All right. So until next time, we'll see you in the backyard. Would you get off? Go over here. Look, right there. Cats and lasers. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Try again. So until then, we'll talk about bird houses, bird food, bird feeders, bug houses, all these things coming up in more videos later. So enjoy your backyard. I'll enjoy mine. Stay warm, stay comfortable, put your feet up, enjoy a glass.